What's going on, everyone? Mosey and Moses here. Today's video, starting polishing the next truck. I've got the tag rims and the four drive rims here. Gonna start with those. The truck's getting a safety done right now. Figured I'd also show you guys this cool homemade wheel stand that I use. It's a old engine stand with a piece of pipe welded to a old hub, an old steering hub. And then there's a bunch of holes drilled in all of these, and they've been tapped and some bolts put through to clamp onto the rim. Makes it really handy polishing wheels when they're on a stand that can spin. But anyways, I'll get the first wheel set up and start sanding it. Gonna be another dirty week. These are actually all the rims for the white truck that I polished last year. Gonna do it again this year, so it's not going to be as bad this year as it was last year polishing that truck. But anyways, I'll quit jibber jabbering and get to work. I've got one rim sanded so far. That's a pretty good sanding job. The more work you do on the prep, the easier it is for cutting, I've been told. That's what the rim looked like at first. Now it's time to cut it. I'll do a time lapse of cutting the rim. Pick the camera back up in a bit. Got another wheel done. Well, this is the first wheel done for this truck. But ooh, look at that shine. I keep getting better with every freaking wheel I do. Everything I polish, get better and better. It's coming out good. Pick the camera back up in a bit. Well, I'm gonna call her quits for today. Whew. Just got the one rim fully polished. This rim I've got sanded with 220. I've been sanding on it for like 2 hours straight and calling her quits for the day. It's getting pretty late. And my arms are tired from all that sanding. It's still not the greatest, but some of those pits are really deep, so I know I'm not going to get them all out. Don't mind the messy beard. I'm wearing a mask all day. But yeah, I'll pick the camera back up when I get here in the morning tomorrow. See you guys in the next scene. Well, I'm gonna call it a day today. I've got this rim sanded out. Just gotta come in the morning and polish that rim out. I'll be coming in early tomorrow morning. Then the drives will be ready to go back on the truck. Have those ready for them for 9 a.m. tomorrow so they can come pick them up and put them back on the truck. But I'll pick the camera back up tomorrow. I've had enough of today. Got a lot of work done. And as you can see, I've done a lot of sanding. But anyways, pick the camera back up in the morning. Got this rim sanded down. I learned a trick from my buddy JP. When you're sanding, you know you're ready for polish when you can see a slight reflection in the metal. Makes it easier for polishing. So now I just gotta cut color and finish this rim. Then do one more drive. Then that'll be it for today. And tomorrow I'll hammer out the tag rims and the steer rims. But I'll get back to polishing. Pick the camera back up in a bit. Got 2 rims done now. Of course, I did the easiest drive rim first. These ones have a lot of pitting in them. I'll show you on the one I just put on the stand here. Don't know how well you guys can see it, but there's quite a bit of pitting on these rims. Actually, I think the rim that I just did was hopefully the worst out of the bunch. Yeah, the one that I just did was the worst out of the bunch. I spent 4 hours sanding that rim. Whew, that was a workout. And you can see this little 30 spot where I've been doing all my polishing. So this time, I've been smart. I've got a little trash can by me. You can see all the dead sandpaper in there. Lots of sanding going on. And they've also brought the steer rims for the truck. So I'll get these done as well. So I've got 2 more drives, the 2 tag rims, then the steer rims. Then eventually I'll be bringing the truck over and doing the fuel tanks and the grill surround on it. I think I'll do a time lapse of the sanding now. Show you quickly how much work it takes to sand. I'll be doing 220, 400, and 600. Well, this first rim that I did, it must be the newest rim. It had the least pitting on it, and it came out the best. But anyways, I'll quit jibber jabbering and get back to work. Got to get these drives done by end of day today. Hopefully I'm not here too late doing them. Oh, next morning. It's a beautiful morning today. And pow. All of the drives are done now. Just gotta wait for the guys from the shop to come pick them up, and we're golden. But now it's time to start on these tag wheels. Luckily they're fairly new, so I'll just be sanding the mill marks out of them. And there's a couple rock pits. They're not that bad. And after those, got the steers. I'll be able to hammer out these 4 rims today. But I'll put the camera down and get started on these tag rims. Got the steer rims done now. These rims were in rough shape. They're pretty beat up right here on this one. And these are probably the original rims from 1996, I believe is what year the truck is. So they're not going to come out the greatest, but they came out pretty darn good. Now to finish up the tag rims. Almost done the rims and tires. Well, I mean the rims. And then I just got the tanks and the grill surround and the headlights left. Once I get it put back together and be able to drive it over here and put that stuff on it, I'll pick the camera back up in a bit. Just finished up the last rim of the day. Wow. Pow. Would you look at that rim? Oh, hello. It's like a mirror that I could shave in damn near. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've definitely figured out polishing. Now I just gotta go drop that off at my boss's yard. This is going to be it for today's video. Hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.